Hey guys, it's Dragon Ghost 42 here, aka Jake, and in the spirit of Halloween, since it's coming up, I decided I wanted to make a video dealing with the ghost types. For those of you that don't know, it is my second favorite type, and I thought I should list off my top 10 for you guys. Keep this in mind that this is just a huge disclaimer. It is my personal opinion. You can have your own opinion if you want, that's cool, but this is based off of what I like. And you'll find in this video what exactly I look for in Pokemon, especially with my ghost types. So, let's get started. For number 10, I have Palossand from the Alola region. Now, a lot of people don't like Palossand for reasons that I don't understand why. I understand it's creepy looking, but all honesty, it is a ghost type Pokemon, so what else do you expect? Also, something I really like about Palossand is its type combination. I know he wasn't the first ground and ghost type, but still, it made for a great combination for me, for my team. I had an Alola, and in my Sun and Moon versions. And when I saw all the ghost types, this one stood out to me, honestly, second most of all of them. And I've just really liked it ever since I saw it, and I thought maybe, it can be intimidating to other people if I do use it competitively. So far, that hasn't worked out for me. But I still really, really love Palossand for what he is. For number 9, I have Drifblim. Now, some of you may be wondering why. Well, Drifblim is a minor story, but it still has a special place in my heart because of this. I did not like doing the HM slate thing like a lot of people did back then. I actually liked having a Pokemon have all HMs on my team. Drifblim really, really helped out with that, and was actually my second favorite ghost type in Generation 4. Which, for those of you that don't know, Gen 4 was actually my favorite generation. So yeah, minor, but still a good place for my heart. It was Drifblim. For number 8, I have Chandelure. The biggest reason I have him here is just because I've heard a lot of people hate on Chandelure in the past, mainly Gen 1ers, just because he's an inanimate object. Oh, Gen 1ers, shut up. We also had Voltorb based off of a Pokemon, Geodude based off of a rock. Chandelure is based off of a chandelier, get over it. But Chandelure also has other strengths about it that I really like. I did kind of enjoy that he was in Pokken, although I've actually never used him in Pokken yet. I still like that he was in. Also, in addition to that, he has really, really good special attack, which I cannot stress enough. So that's the biggest reason I like Chandelure. For number 7, I have Jellicent. Why, you may ask? Well, remember, this is my personal opinion. But I really like Jellicent mainly because of its ability, Curse Body. I know he's not the only one with it, but I still really like it, and Jellicent was the first Pokemon I had that I used it for. In Nationals 2016, I actually had Jellicent on my team specifically because of Curse Body. And yeah, I did make a lot of people mad. But that's just the reason why I really, really love Jellicent, because I really remembered using his ability. For number 6, I have Frostlass, who is my favorite Gen 4 ghost type. Now, the reason I have Frostlass at number 6 is mainly because before Gen 4, I never really cared about what the gender was for my Pokemon. I would just catch whatever's the first one. However, this actually made me work for it. I couldn't just find a Snorunt and evolve it. I had to have an actual female Snorunt. So it actually made me work for it and play the game longer and therefore enjoy it longer. And because of that, because of Frostlass having to only be a girl, it did help me actually slow down when I play Pokemon games and not necessarily binge my way through and enjoy the games better. And that's why I really love Frostlass. For 5, I have Misdreavus. Now, here's the reason I love Misdreavus so much. I feel like it's just so sad. It was the only Gen 2 ghost type, and how does it get worse? Morty, the first ever ghost type gym leader who was in Generation 2, did not have Misdreavus on his team. Why? Well, let's put that frown upside down. There we go. Now, I really love Misdreavus because not only was it the only Gen 2 ghost type, and it really broke my heart for those things, but also the fact that I just really, really like the look on Misdreavus. Look at her cute, adorable face. And I know Misdreavus can be multi-gender, but I'm just going to say she because my first ever Misdreavus was female. And in addition to that, when I played Soul Silver, as much as I love Miss Magius as well, I did not evolve my Misdreavus. because I feel like Mischievous is just so undercredited for what it can do. And that is why I love Mischievous so much. For number 4, I have Gengar, the original Ghost Pokemon Final Evolution. Now, I have Gengar on this list not just because he's from Gen 1, I really actually have an attachment to Gengar. When I first played my yellow version, I wanted a Ghost type and I didn't have much of a choice. I had to have a Ghastly, Haunter, or Gengar on my team. I caught a Ghastly and evolved it all the way up to Gengar, and, well, I carried it with me the rest of the game. In addition to that, on Pokemon Go, my Gengar up until about 2 or 3 months ago was my strongest Pokemon on Go. And when they added the feature that you can have a buddy walk with you, and I had my Gengar be that buddy of mine, it really actually made me feel like there's an actual Gengar walking with me, and I had that emotional attachment. Also, I'm still looking for a Gengar plushie, if anyone can help me out with where I can buy one. And that's why I love Gengar so much, because I felt like I actually had a buddy with me in Pokemon Go for the most part. Here I have Aegislash, which was my favorite Ghost Pokemon from X and Y. Now, the biggest reason I like Aegislash was his ability. That's right, the ability Stance Change. And that's what he looks like otherwise. But anyways, it wasn't just his ability that really helped me through the story mode, and I've used him against other people too, but also just the fact that he was the coolest Pokemon that's a Ghost type in Gen 6. I'm also going to give the anime a shout out. Sawyer has an Aegislash, and Ash is still yet to catch a Ghost type, believe it or not. And these are the biggest reasons I love Aegislash so much. Number 2, I chose Decidueye. Now, a lot of people think, oh, you only chose Rowlet because you love Decidueye as a Ghost type. That's not true. I loved Rowlet from the start, even long before Decidueye was announced. But anyways, I love Decidueye. First, let's start with the TCG. I love his ability, the GX card, which is Feather Arrow. You put 2 damage counters on your opponent. That's just the ability, by the way. Next, let's move into Pokken Tournament. I love that he got introduced into Pokken Tournament, which I do feel bad for you Popplio and Litten fans. Feels like we always get the best side, but I'll send my sympathy to you guys in another way another time. Anyways, I also really love his signature move and his Z move in the Sun and Moon, and because of reasons like that, Decidueye is just my favorite Pokemon overall from Sun and Moon. Yes, although Dragon type's my favorite type, I will pick the Ghost type as my favorite for Sun and Moon. And that's why I love Decidueye. 1. Banette, my all-time favorite Ghost Pokemon. And why? Well, to my friend Pokemon Ranger Ryan, it's because those zipper lips are just so adorable. Look at them, how do you say no to that thing? I'm just messing with you, buddy. But anyways, I like Banette for several reasons. The first thing I'll say is, other than obviously Mega Evolving Lucario first in X and Y, I actually Mega Evolved Banette as my next Mega Evolution. I didn't use Mega Evolution at all originally when I played Y version until I got my Banetteite. So that actually gave me a bigger emotional attachment to Banette that I ever have. Also, I'll say this, I do have a Banette plush that my friend Pokemon Ranger Ryan actually does get creeped out every time he sees it. Yeah. Anyways, also, the next thing I'll say about Banette is it did recently get added to Pokemon Go, and I absolutely made it my buddy for obvious reasons. How do I say no? How do I say no to that adorable thing? And those are the biggest reasons I love Banette so much. So, there you have it. You agree with my list? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit that subscribe button and I'll make some more. Alright, thanks for watching.